And hello and welcome back. In this video I'm going to go through the basics of lace monitor care. I'm going to show you some newly hatched baby lace monitors, which are super lovely little things. But if you don't know what a lace monitor is Australia's second largest lizard. They get between 5 and 6 foot long. They have super sharp, razor sharp claws. Super sharp, pretty much the same as a cat's claws. And because they're 6 foot long with really sharp claws, because they need those claws to climb trees, to hunt birds and stuff like that, they can do a lot of damage if they climb on you and get frightened. They also have razor sharp teeth. Obviously they are a predator, so they're designed to hunt down prey, grab them and pretty much rip them to shreds. So they're like a mini dinosaur. Luckily for me, I live right in the middle of their range, so I can keep them outside because they do need a lot of room. But in this video, we're going to go through the basics of how to look after a baby lace monitor. Mostly for people that are interested to know. I do breed them, and you will see baby lace monitors in this video as well. We've just had 5 of them hatch. Very lovely little things. They do take about 8 to 9 months to hatch, which takes quite a while for a lizard egg. Most lizard eggs, on average, you're looking about 60 days, so 2 months, but these ones are up to 9 months. Mine hatched on day 222, which was probably about 20 days earlier. So lace monitors can live up to 40 years as well, so they're not the type of pet you want to get and then just lose interest in 5 or 10 years. My oldest lace monitor is about 16 years or so. Very, very awesome things. But let's jump to the video and show you the babies hatching. They take about a week to hatch, so I think mine took about 4 days to hatch. Here is the footage. So how exciting is this? So 225 days later in our lace monitors, look at that. How cute is that? So the other eggs have dimpled. Those two haven't, but they should in the next day or so. Yes, very, very cool. It's going to take them a couple of days to get out of their eggs, so they'll sort of sit there with their little nose out, breathing away happily. They absorb their little egg yolk. So we'll come back another day or so. It's the next day, so 24 hours later, or the next morning. Oh, one is definitely out. If I can open the tub. That's better. So we have a baby lace monitor. It looks like he's absorbed his egg yolk. Seems alert. Hopefully he won't knock over all these eggs. But if they move at this stage, they're not going to drown or anything in the eggs. So I'm not entirely sure what day it is, but it's a couple of days later. This morning, other one had stuck his little head out. Oh, now we have 2 babies. Let me see if I can zoom in without them freaking out. We have 2 that have hatched, and it looks like all the other eggs have pipped, so that's good. That means they all have their little egg teeth, and they're healthy enough to actually cut through the eggs. So if you have a look at that egg there, there is a cut there, there's a cut there, there's a lace monitor, there's a lace monitor. That egg there, I think it still has one in it. It's got a cut there, and a cut there. That's an empty egg, and that's the empty egg. So we have 2. It's taking them a little while. Look at their cute little curled up tails. But yes, we will check tomorrow morning. Might be one out. If not, it's probably another day or so, and then hopefully we'll have 5 baby lace monitors. It's Sunday, about 4 days later, so this is the 31st, and we have baby lace monitors. Hi guys. Hello Paul. That was them talking. Yes, they all seem to be out. There was still one sticking its head out yesterday or last night. Oh, how cute are they? I think that one at the back has a slight hump behind its front legs, the one that's trying to push down. But let's have a look at the other guys. Sorry guys. Okay, they're alert. Move your eggs out the way. What are you doing? that is a baby lace monitor. How cute are you guys? Look at them all trying to bury. They're like, get away, get away. Don't shine the light in our face. So at this size, they can sort of huff up and be a little bit aggressive, but they seem okay right now. They're more trying to get away from me. Where's the humpy one gone? Oh, there you are. Looks like everyone has their toes. I'll try and zoom in. Everyone has their toes. Looks like 2 eyes each lizard, which is always good. 4 legs, 4 legs. Whoop, whoop. They are fast. They're not really going to get out of the tub though. You got all your bits? That is a pretty lizard. Look at that. So, most of these are technically already sold because it takes 9 months to incubate. Hello, little guy. I think I might still have one available. And, of course, Mr. Humpback. Wow, look at your hump. Hopefully you were okay at eating. You have a hump. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'll end up keeping Mr. Humpback because there's nothing like having a 6-foot lizard with a big hump on your back. Cool. What are you doing? Anyway, let's jump to an enclosure. And we have a handful of baby lace monitors. So one of them did have a slight hump. That's that one there. It's going to be probably a really noticeable hump once it gets bigger. But as I said, I will keep that one, see how he goes. I think it would be bone. We might get it x-rayed to double check. But yeah, we'll see if he starts eating and all that first. Pretty much the same size as all the others. Just has a hump. We could saddle you when you're bigger. But yeah, but that is them. That is the babies. So there are 5 of them. 2 of them are sold. 1 of them still needs a home. I will keep the humpy one and probably keep one as well because I don't breed them to sell. I breed them to keep them. So yeah, how cool are they though? Look at them. So those, whoop, watch your head. Those are baby lace monitors. So those are the enclosures. We are going to pop them in. So I'm going to go 3 in one, 2 in the other one. I'm going to give them a few weeks to make sure they're all eating properly and all that before they go to their new homes. Yeah, and then I'll just have 1 in each enclosure. So those enclosures are 60 centimeters by 45 by, I think they're 60 high. They look like 45 by 45, sorry. So yeah, so 60 by 45 by 45. Might pop these little guys in their enclosure and go from there. How cool are they? Baby lace monitors. This is a basic setup for a baby lace monitor. Yeah, obviously you would not keep a group of them together. If you keep a group of babies together, you're not going to know which ones are eating, which ones aren't. You'll probably get one dominate the other one, so it's always better to keep 1 per enclosure. But obviously these have just hatched, so they're quite chill at the moment. But yeah, what you will need is a warm spot. So we've got heat up the top. You'll need UVB as well, so they can absorb calcium. So the warm spot there is going to be anything from 40 to about 60 degrees Celsius. So really, really hot. They need to absorb the heat to be able to digest their food. And monitors like a lot of heat, especially Laceys. You'll need a water bowl. So they always need fresh water, obviously. Lots of climbing places. They'll need a flat area to actually bask. So that's pretty important. If they don't have enough access to the basking area, they're not going to heat themselves up properly. So if you do have like hatchy lizards like I do and you have a group of them, you want to make sure your basking area is big enough so they can all bask in the same area. They're not competing over the same place. Apart from that, I'm using Aspen snake bedding. So Aspen snake bedding is pretty much 99% dust free. So you don't want dust in their little tiny lizard eyes. That can irritate them. They can get infections, all that sort of stuff. So you want to keep it really, really simple for a baby lizard. You want to make sure they're eating. And when you feed them crickets and live food, you don't want the crickets getting out, hiding under things, and then coming out at night and nipping the tail and stuff off the poor lizards. Obviously, a baby lizard is pretty defenseless at night when it's asleep, and crickets can do a lot of damage. So when you feed them, you want to make sure they eat any live food before you turn the lights off. So they just have standard day of light and heat. So when it's light outside, you have them heated, and at night they can go to sleep pretty much. So heat is off. I have a little hide there, have a plastic plant. Recommend plastic over live when they're babies because they might try and eat it. They probably won't, but if it's a toxic plant, then you've got a screwed up lizard, and that's not good. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, plastic plants, they're not really going to eat. Big one will probably destroy it, but little babies are just going to use it to hide in. But that is pretty much the basics of the setup. So both setups are pretty much identical. I've just got them all in this one at the moment, replacing the bulb on that. They've only been here for like an hour or so. So any other questions, comment down below. I'm probably forgetting lots and lots of stuff. Probably with handling. They are more like a cat than a dog, so they have to get used to you. So you can't really just keep grabbing it and thinking it's going to get tame. They're going to hate you for that, and then they're going to destroy you. So you pretty much want to treat them like a cat, and they'll earn your trust, and so on and so on. So tongue feed them, get used to them. Be aware that even as babies, they can bite and draw blood. They can do quite a lot of damage. So you really sort of want to treat them with respect. Very, very cool little lizards, as I said, as I keep saying, because they are cool. Anyway, comment down below if you've got any other questions. Feel free to subscribe if you're new and haven't subscribed. Yeah, and we will see you in the next video. Cool, thank you for watching. I'm 99% sure that little humpback is just a bone deformity. Hopefully it won't affect him swallowing food and digesting, but yeah, we'll find out in the next couple of days. But I'm pretty confident that he's going to go a-okay.